Hello, my lovely, beautiful followers and subscribers. This is Master GongSun, and thank you for tuning in. Today, I will discuss some principles of Taoism. You might have heard of one called the principle of thought or mentalism. Now, I actually have studied some Western occultism, such as the Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism. And there's a book called the Kabbalion that says that the mind is all, the all is the mind. So everything is the mind, the universe is mental. So what does this mean? Let's break it down. This principle states that the universe is like a mental projection. So it's about manifestation. You may have heard of the law of attraction and all that. I'll get into that later on. But essentially, in order for anything to exist, a thought must precede it, right? So, for example, if you want to be your own boss, maybe you've always had a dream of opening your own bakery, right? Well, you need a thought first, don't you? Right? And then that can manifest into real life once you take action to turn it into reality. So, put this way, I mean, through this principle, even God is just consciousness or a thought. And the universe is actually a manifestation of the consciousness of God, or the Tao, as we say in Taoism. So, my advice would be to use the power of your mind to create the life that you want. For example, you have to monitor your own internal monologue. How do you talk to yourself? Are you negative? Do you say, no, I can't do this, no, I can't? Or do you say, yes, I can? Because the difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is that one thought he could, one thought he could not. And regardless of which way he thought, I mean, this person is correct. So think about that for a moment, right? And this is why you need to meditate, right? It'll help you train your mind. Because sometimes you have these thoughts that you don't know where they come from. Let me give you an example. I have a friend who was pretty much under the yoke of his mother's tyrannical abuse and oppression growing up. And she forced him to get up early, even on a weekend for no reason. And then I stayed with him for a few days, and then I noticed that he would wake himself up at 6 a.m. every morning, even though he didn't have to. And I said to him, why would you do that to yourself? Why not sleep in? And he said to me, you know what? I don't know. And then he told me about his childhood, and that's where I knew that it came from there, from his mother's abuse, forcing him to get up when he didn't have to. So remember how important the mind is, right? We must control your mind. Only then can we control our lives, don't you think? Alright, this has been Master GongSun. And as usual, keep living your life in accordance with the Tao.